For just £5 a month, you can get early access to all of our podcast episodes, copies of our script, access to further information, and that is just the tip of the iceberg. Head over to patreon.com/Sunday Night Mystery. £5 a month. That's cheaper than 15 minutes of parking at Bristol Airport. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, isn't it? And welcome to another chilling episode of Sunday Night Mystery. I'm Brett, and tonight we delve into the perplexing case of Melanie Hall, a young woman whose life was tragically cut short following a night out in Bath. Melanie Hall, described by her parents as a vibrant daughter, had a promising future ahead of her. She was a British hospital clerical officer from Bradford-on-Avon in Wiltshire. She graduated from the University of Bath in 1995 with a degree in sociology and psychology. Melanie's mother, Pat Hall, said graduation had been a cherished dream of Melanie's for 4 years. On the night Melanie Hall went missing, she was seen by witnesses arguing with an unidentified man, believed to be her abductor, in the doorway of the old St Michael's Church Hall. Melanie had arranged to stay with her boyfriend Philip, and her mother dropped her off at his home. During the night of June the 8th, she went to Cadillacs nightclub in Bath with her boyfriend and another couple. Melanie was reported as having had an argument with Philip, and he left the club upset after he allegedly saw her dancing with another man. Melanie Hall was last seen sitting on a stool in the club at around 1:10 a.m. on the 9th of June 1996. She was reported missing on June the 11th by her parents after she failed to turn up for work. On that night of June the 8th, 1996, her life took a dark turn when she vanished after a night out at Cadillacs nightclub. Avon and Somerset Police launched several searches of the River Avon after her disappearance and interviewed thousands of clubbers and taxi drivers. A £10,000 reward was offered for information, and the BBC show Crime Watch and Crime Stoppers both made appeals to the public for information. There was no trace of Melanie. The Crime Watch appeal, broadcast on the 5th of November 1996, included details of unconfirmed sightings of Melanie around the time she disappeared. One witness saw a woman who resembled Melanie in Cadillacs nightclub talking to a man and saw them leave together. At approximately 2 a.m. on June the 9th, two women had left Domino's Pizza in Walcott Street and were heading towards the nightclub when they witnessed a woman who looked like Melanie arguing with a man outside the church hall. Around the same time, further along Walcott Street, another witness saw a man coaxing a woman, who may have been Melanie Hall, into the Podium Shopping Centre car park. So, the final unconfirmed sighting of Melanie was being coaxed reluctantly by a male into the Podium car park, about 100 metres away from Cadillacs Club and the church building, where there was an unconfirmed sighting of her arguing with a man. Melanie Hall was declared legally dead on the 17th of November 2004. Despite extensive searches and appeals for information, Melanie's whereabouts remained a mystery for years. Despite extensive searches and appeals for information, Melanie's whereabouts remained a mystery for years. It wasn't until October the 5th of 2009 that a gruesome discovery shook investigators to the core. A garbage bag containing human bones was found by a workman while he was clearing a vegetation patch on a slip road at junction 14 of the M5 motorway near Thornbury in South Gloucestershire. On the 7th of October 2009, the bones, which included a pelvis, thigh bone and a skull, were confirmed. These remains were human. They were analysed and identified as belonging to Melanie Hall. Police showed a piece of jewellery found at the site to Melanie Hall's parents, who confirmed it had belonged to their daughter. The discovery revealed a horrific truth. She had suffered severe fractures to her skull and face and had been tied with rope. But the definitive cause of her death remained elusive, leaving investigators haunted by unanswered questions. Over the years, numerous arrests were made, but no one has ever been charged with Melanie's murder. Suspects came and went, including John Cannan, infamous for his connections to the disappearance of Susie Lamplugh. In 1998, John Cannan was questioned over the murder. Known for his Bristol connections, Cannan was spoken to by police after allegations came to light that he had plotted the murder of Melanie Hall from his prison cell at HM Prison, Durham. Detectives investigated claims from sources and said that Cannan had spent many hours planning what he described as the perfect abduction with a fellow inmate. The other inmate was a convicted rapist who supposedly put the plan into action after being released from prison. Inexplicably, although Cannan was in prison at the time of Hall's abduction and murder, some witnesses came forward to say they were certain that Cannan was the man they had seen abducting Hall that night. Melanie Hall's parents said they feared if Cannan was responsible for their daughter's death, they would never know the truth of what happened to her, as Cannan was infamous for tactically withholding information about victims in order to maintain a sense of control over investigators. By October 2019, 11 arrests had been made during the police investigation, but no one has ever been charged. Police have yet to rule out the suggested links to John Cannan and the murder of estate agent Susie Lamplugh, who disappeared in July 1986 and whose body has never been found. They've also ruled out links to the case of a serial sex attacker in Bath named the Batman Rapist, after he left a baseball cap bearing a Batman logo at the scene of one attack. That unknown assailant is known to have attempted to carjack a woman at knife point, leaving her wounded when she fought back and managed to escape in the same area of the city a few hours before Melanie Hall was abducted. It's also been suggested that there may be a link between Melanie's murder and Levi Bellfield, who's serving life imprisonment with a whole life order for the murders of Millie Dowler, Marcia MacDonald and Amelie Delagrange, committed between 2002 and 2004. But the truth remained elusive, slipping through the fingers of justice. Even as Somerset CID's DS Mike Britton confirmed that he was staying on after his retirement to continue working on the Hall disappearance, codenamed Operation Denmark, having spent 13 years on the case. Yet, hope flickered in the darkness as advancements in forensic technology offered new possibilities. A partial DNA profile from the rope wrapped around Melanie's remains reignited the investigation, renewing the resolve to bring her killer to justice. Links to other cases, including the infamous Batman rapist and serial killer Levi Bellfield, added layers of complexity to Melanie's story, raising chilling questions about the true extent of the darkness lurking in the shadows of Bath. As the years passed, Melanie's memory remains a haunting presence, a reminder of the unsolved mysteries that haunt the streets of Bath to this day. As we reflect on those chilling mysteries, let's remember Melanie as a beloved daughter and a life unlived. Her untimely death serving as a reminder of the darkness that lurks in every corner. Thank you for joining us on Sunday Night Mystery. If you have any information about any of the cases mentioned this evening, please contact your local authorities. Stay safe. Till next time, keep questioning, keep searching, keep unraveling the mysteries of our world. Time, like a merciless predator, marches on, leaving behind shattered dreams and broken promises. Yet amidst those shadows of despair, glimmers of hope always remain. Join us next time as we delve into another chilling mystery that continues to confound investigators and haunt communities. Till then, stay vigilant and never forget those who've been lost to the shadows. I'm Brett, and I'll see you next time on Sunday Night Mystery. For now, stay curious, stay vigilant, and be sure to guard yourself against the darkness that surrounds us all. I'll see you next week on Sunday Night Mystery.